It's actually been quite a bit since the last episode. I've migrated to my bed for no particular reason other than I don't know. It's where I wanted it to be. And I put some shit on my chair because I was packing for tomorrow. I couldn't find my book bag, so I used my what do you call them? My strap thing. Uh, Pull string book bag thing. It's got like way less space than my actual book bag, which I usually use for fucking. I don't even know, but I've had the book bag since like middle school, but I never used it in middle school. Like we went and we bought a book bag for something, but I always just decided that I never wanted a book bag because like I always had a really nice binder where I could put everything in, and just having a book bag was just dumb because that would mean that I have to go to my locker and take the shit out of the book bag and put my book bag in the locker. So either the book bag stayed at home or stayed in my locker the whole time because I could just leave school carrying the binder, and that's kind of what most people did. Uh, so I've just had this book bag for years, and I've really only used it for as like an impromptu suitcase, just carrying clothes and shit. But now I have no idea where it is. So now I have my pull string backpack, which has uh, what do you call it? Yuri Kuma. It's Yuri Kuma. It says Yuri approved on it from Yuri Kuma. If you ever watched that, it's a very good show. It is a wild roller coaster ride the whole way through, and it's a lot of fun. So I recommend giving that one a watch, especially if you're into Yuri at all, or bears. If you're into any cute girls at all, then definitely yeah. But it's about a pair of. Actually, it's a trio. I think I don't know. It's a bunch of girls and they're bears and I don't know. It's a very weird story, and it's a long time since I watched it. But there's actually like a lot of weird drama and shit, and it's a big mess. But it's a lot of fun to watch, and I don't know. I'm thinking I might give that one a rewatch because I rewatched Valkyrie Drive the other day, so I might as well rewatch Yuri Kuma because it was good. It was very good. That aired around the same time as Bean On, if you ever watched Bean On. Bean On's fucking ridiculous. I need to watch the second season of that pretty soon. I watched the first episode of it, and I'm like, yes, I'm glad this thing was gone, and now I can watch more of it. What? No, I'm glad it's back. I missed it because it was gone. I don't know. I'm a little tired. I'm recording at like 11 now, which is like funny because almost immediately after this episode is up, the very first episode that I recorded today, which today is still Monday, will go. No, I mean immediately after this episode is finished. Yes, the the other video will be uploaded, or no, made public. It's already uploaded. I uploaded it like an hour ago because I recorded it like 3 hours ago, so it didn't matter. Oh, hey, look at that with the vibrating. Where's my fucking watch at? Hey, 100%. Um, yeah, I don't have a topic for this. Just don't. I asked Mike, and he wasn't around, so it's just a regular episode, except for the fact that I've already done a regular episode. So this is like Monday's episode again, but on a Thursday, but recorded on a Monday. But it's been like 4 days since then, so I don't know. But the things I'm talking about are still things that were relevant to, at the time of this upload, things 3 days ago. So me talking about, packing all my shit is really dumb because it's something that happens a few days ago for your time. And by the time, you're watching this, I'm already fucking gone. So that's why I don't like not doing these videos, or like that's I like having the topics to talk about when I make these, because it's just weird, because it's like, yeah, these things happen and these are the things that I'm thinking of on Monday, even though it's Thursday for you. But, you know, I didn't get 3 suggestions. I got one from YouTube and one from from Spawn, because Dave asked. And Spawn was like, yeah, here's a dumb idea. And I was like, thanks, Dave. And Spawn, I guess. But yeah, and now we're just like, boom, we're done. That's it. This is Thursday. Hey, look at that. What does that mean? What's... Just hit 11. Something new. What do we got? I don't know. Goodness. See, now I have to think about things to talk about. But all of the random things that might have occurred already popped into my head earlier when I was doing the Monday episode. So this episode's boring as shit. At the time you're watching this, however, I will be in a different state on vacation. What the fuck, game data reset? What? Okay, sure, game data reset. How do we get to the thing from here? Can we get to the thing from there? I don't think we can. This brings you to the Archwitch page. That brings you to the summon. That are these both summon? Yeah, that's summon and campaign. Where does that bring you? Oh, that just brings you to news. Oh no, they have little buttons in their own. I'm thinking of what it does in the other thing, but that'll bring you to that button in that area. That won't bring you. But from here, there's always a button there. But these buttons will do things. This will bring you to the event news. That'll bring you to news in general. I think they're randomized, actually. Yeah, this will bring you to the Archwitch page. Yep. I know everything's. This will bring you to the same place the other one will bring you. Whoops. That's the news one. Oh, they don't have that. They have that, and that. No, there it is. I missed it. That'll bring you to the summon, though. Yep. Just, you know, teaching you things. But yeah, that'll bring you to the event map. Or not. Oh, okay. I guess I'm a fucking idiot. This will bring you to the event map, though. Ah, goodness, this... I mean... The other thing with recording multiple videos is I'm always going to be tired. So if I don't already have something to talk about, it's just like... just me tired. And it's not like Bob and Tom tired. Bob and John. Bob and Tom is something else. But it's not like that level. It's just like, ooh, whatever, sleepy tired. Sometimes, like, I'm not dumb tired right now. I'm just, I don't know. They're a different tired. Mike said he's actually glad that I quit my job because he didn't like the videos that I made while I was employed. Because it was just like me, dumb and tired. But he did like Bob and John. Bob and John's fucking ridiculous. If you haven't seen Bob and John yet, don't, but do. I mean, Dave said I shouldn't tell my viewers not to watch videos. Yeah. I shouldn't tell my viewers to not watch videos. So I will tell you to watch Bob and John if you want a really weird time. It's just a really weird experience. That whole episode, it's just, I don't even remember half the shit I said. I just remember most of it did not make sense. Bob and John is an episode in which I make up a story about a guy named Bob and his cat, John. And most things I remember are the very beginning to it, where I pointlessly blurt out, Bob went to the store and bought a cat, and then I decided that the cat's name is John, and then random plot elements just pop in out of nowhere. Something about fake space and Johnny. Oh God, it's all over the place. Did it? Hold on. Oh. Good point. I'm just messaging Mike right now. He's gonna give me a topic. No, I'm actually insulting him. He's cause I sent a message in the hentai chat. And then he PM'd me, letting me know that I should just PM him, which is why I said good point. And he said a topic. What kind of topic? And I said, have you not watched my videos? Should I just like redo this episode as soon as he gives me the topic? Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. He might tell me a topic eventually, and then I'll have to roll with it because he answers late. Well, if I PM'd him, he would have responded faster. But I don't know. I say everything in the hentai chat because I that's what I'm more likely to see. Because I'm more likely to see conversations with which with which both of my accounts are in. So I'm more likely to see it. Which is what I'm telling him now. Yeah. He might just, I don't know why he messaged my other phone first. Of course I would have seen it on this phone with the watch. But I don't know. I was just typing and I can't talk and type at the same time. Who the fuck can ever? Should I explain to him what I want or expect him to figure it out on his own? Because all I said was, I asked him if he'd watched my videos, and he said the VC ones, and I said, then you should know what I'm looking for, and now I think he's just dead. So, back to whatever the fuck I was talking about. Bob and John, right? Yeah, I was talking about Bob and John. Good thing I actually had notifications on with my phone, because I don't check Kick while I'm recording, because fuck that. But I mean, if he doesn't respond ever, then we won't get the topic, and we'll just have to keep going with whatever bullshit I think of. But that's fine, because I can literally make this episode 40 minutes if I want to. I have like no constraints to how quickly I need to upload it, because all I have to do is put it on Google Drive and tell Dave to deal with it. And if it's like 40 minutes, then it's kind of his problem. It might fuck up his editor, and then it's kind of both of our problems, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If it is too big for his editor, then he'll have to solve that on his own, because I will be away from any sort of computer. I guess I'll have my phone, but I don't want to upload shit because I'd have to upload on data. So I'll be away from any sort of Wi-Fi. So Mike died. Oh well. we get no official topic, then that's fine. Mike's not creative anyway. We're just gonna make fun of Mike as the topic because, I don't know, I want to maybe? I don't know. I'm not really good at making fun of people, actually. And I have nothing bad to say about Mike. I like Mike. Mike is Mike is very cool. So it's just like I don't have anything bad to say about him. It's that. So it's just like I can't make an episode where I make fun of him. Literally nothing comes to mind. Literally nothing. There's like one person where I could try to say some shit if I wanted to. But it's not Mike. I have nothing bad to say about Mike. Me and Mike are very similar, and that makes me like him a lot because I like myself a lot, you know? It's just how it works. Well, for me at least, because I'm a huge fucking narcissist. But, 38 though. That's 121 though. I fucked up that adjust earlier. I feel way too much. That was it like, yeah, okay. Do. Yay, super low. Poop-a-doo. Yay. That wasn't completely perfect, but it was pretty good. I guess my other account's probably the one that he's seen recently. Fucking Mike. The fuck is this? He like, oh goodness. He asked me if I wanted something to talk about or a game to play, and I was just like, was it not obvious when like a topic is not a game to play? If I wanted somebody to recommend a game to play, then I'd ask for that. But no, I'm asking for topic recommendations so that I have something to talk about. Instead of making really shitty videos like the one I'm making right now, which is completely Mike's fault and also slightly mine, if we're not PMing him. But that's fine. I don't know. He's slow. Mike doesn't understand things sometimes. I mean, we're similar in that aspect, but I thought it should be obvious at least. It's like, even his fucking, like what he just said, word for word, is, I understand that you need a topic for a video, but like, I'm not sure what you want, just something to talk about or a game to play. And I assume that that's a question at the end, even though there's no question mark, and I read it as such because there wasn't a question mark. I don't want to be in here. Low vitality. But what the fuck? Because the end part, probably, you know, the question, you know, I'm not sure, because he says, I'm not sure what you want, just something to talk about or a game to play. So I think, you know, I'm pretty sure he's asking me whether I want something to talk about or a game to play. Which is obvious, again. Because, I mean, he says it in the beginning of the sentence, I understand that you need a topic for a video. When you need a topic for a video, you need a topic, something to talk about. It's a topic. When something's a topic, then it's the thing that the video revolves around. If it's a game, then it's not a topic. Like, you can try to talk about the game, but in my formula, it's not like the topic in the game that I'm playing aren't exactly the same always. I could just be playing whatever the fuck, and then talking about whatever the fuck. There's a bunch of one and dones where I just talk about whatever the fuck instead of talking about the game. So it's just like, and he should understand the circumstances from watching the videos, and then I need a topic so that I have something to talk about when I can't record and upload videos every day. Mike's an idiot. This whole fucking topic is still Mike. And I know I said I wouldn't, I don't know how to insult him, but I don't know. I'm not the type of person to store insults, right? I don't try to remember the bad things about people. So that's why, like, whenever I try to think about some sort of insult or anything, it doesn't work like that, because I don't focus on those aspects of people. So it's just like, I don't know how to insult the guy unless he's doing something stupid. Because sometimes he's stupid. And right now, he's stupid. So I did get to insult Mike this episode. Jesus Christ, Mike. Just say something dumb and I'll mention it. Like, there could be anything. What do you want me to talk about? Topics are like just like an infinite expanse of anything to talk about. Oh, finally he's fucking typing. Just like oh god, he's probably gonna ask another dumb question. He's typing so much. God, Mike, don't do this to me, man. Let's just figure it out already. Sometimes he's just, I don't know, he's just a little slow to figuring out my intentions. But okay, he wants another story. Okay, he wants another Bob and John, which I actually talked about earlier. He wants another Bob and John, but not tired. Okay, alright, make up a story, Mike. That's your request. How much time do we have left for this video? I'm gonna say like 15 minutes. Yeah, I could do another 15 minutes. Fuck it. I'll do 10. Okay, Mike. We're gonna tell a story. We're gonna tell a story about a guy named... I'm gonna give him a slightly unique name. Let's say his name is... I'm terrible with names. I just want to do a common name. Why did I say I would do a unique name? That was a bad idea. Can I take a common name and then make it unique? That works, right? People do that all the time. Let's take Carl and make him Carla Pan. Yeah. Okay. Guy named Carlapan. He's actually a little famous in his area for shut up, Mike. No, I don't even give a shit. I already have a story. He's trying to tell me some parameters and I don't fucking care. I already fucking forgot because Mike distracted me. Carlapan. Right? Was that it? I think that was it. Carlapan, he's famous. He's famous in his area, right? He's actually he is the best shot, like, fucking ever. Like, his whole neighborhood knows him as a really, really, really good gunman, because he can shoot anything, anywhere, anytime. And this is not like old time West or whatever. This is present day. This is present day we're talking about with Carlapan and his amazing gun skills. So Carlapan is famous in the neighborhood for being just the absolute best at firing any sort of gun anywhere ever. And everybody knows this in his neighborhood. And then, you know, somebody else shows up. Some new kid around the block moves in. He's not a kid, obviously, because he lives on his own. And he shows up, and he hears this news of this Carlapan, who's just the absolute best at shooting with the guns. And he's like, nah, I could be better. Because he's, you know, in his area, back where he lived, he was the best. Everybody praised him for being really good at firing a weapon. So this new guy, did I give him a name yet? No, his name is Jack, but it's not actually Jack. It's short for J- Jaconi. So Carla Penn and Jaconi, but Carl and Jack for short. So Carla Penn and Japoni, Jaconi have have of course the most fated of fated meetings in all recorded history. Because this is real story that I'm reading out of a book that I found next to me. I'm just reading it. That's what's happening. I'm not making it up. I'm telling you. Carla Penn, uh, they already wrote. I mean, I know it was. I said it was present day, but they already wrote a book about it. You know, it was by that like really famous author who writes really really quickly. Carla Penn, and of course, I already forgot the long names. So I'm just calling him Jack, and or was it Jack? Um, Jacqueline? No, Jacqueline's a real fucking name. But it was Jackie, Johnny Five, Jack, Jaconi, Carla Penn and Jaconi, right? So Carla Penn and Jaconi, right. They have a meeting, of course, because they have like an arranged meeting. You know, it's just Jaconi's secretary calls Carla Penn's secretary because it's modern times, and they're both like so good with guns that just women just showed up and they were like, I want to work for you and I'm gonna set up all your gun appointments and stuff, and both of them of course were like, sure, down with it, except well J- Jaconi, I will remember it. Jaconi was a little skeptical at first, and he actually went through a few different girls just because the first one he was kind of into and they dated, but that didn't really work out, and then the second one just got like really lazy after a while, and he just didn't understand why he kept around. But the one he's with now, her name is Susan, but it's actually not Susan. It's Susa Sousaphone. It's sousaphone, but they all call her Susan because the fact that her name is an instrument is she was insulted for it as a child because her name was actually an instrument. People made fun of her a whole bunch, so everybody just calls her Susan. So So Jaconi stayed with Susan because he felt bad for her name because she had a weird name, and so did Jaconi. Nobody's named Jaconi, and of course Jaconi felt a little bit of sympathy for Carla Pan because Carla Pan is a weird name as well. Uh, but he didn't care because he wanted the title of the best shot. So they set up a meeting and they just completely formal, they just showed up. Draconi went to Carla Pan's office. Of course he has an office. He's made a real business out of this gun thing. He shoots anything he wants to. He's not like a mercenary. He doesn't shoot people. He just like people pay him to shoot like other things in really impressive manners, like they make bets and things, right? They're always like, oh, you can't shoot this thing for that, and it's actually like a really really kind of official deal, right? They set up like contracts and stuff that say, if I succeed in shooting this impossible thing from this impossible distance, then you have to give me this amount of money or whatever, and it's how he makes his money, and he makes quite a bit, but nobody really tries it anymore because they just ran out of impossible scenarios, and of course if something is literally impossible, Carla Pan will usually just decline because he doesn't want to lose any money. What the fuck am I doing in this witch gate? I am just destroying all of my vitality. God damn it. But broke the story there. Just gonna recover and then just return because fucking whatever. So Carla Pan, Draconi, and Sousaphone, they all met up. Carla Pan didn't need his assistant in the room. She's just on the phone line in some other room. Her name was just like her name was Kelsey, but it was actually short for Kelsalamu. Kelsalamu. Like Bartholomew. So Kelsey. She was also, made fun of because her name was just really fucking dumb. So they just call her Kelsey. Calipan and Jaconi just kind of got used to it because they're dudes. If you make fun of them, they just end up punching everything. So they never got any sort of trauma about it, and they can actually just go by Carlapan and Jaconi. So they have this meeting, and Jaconi's like, I am way better than you at the shooting. And Carlapan is like, no, fuck you. No, it's not true at all. And they're like, okay, let's prove it. So they set out to prove their worth, to prove that one of them is better at with the firing and the guns. And of course it's a completely controlled environment. Both of them have the exact same gun and the exact same impossible task. And the impossible task was to shoot. Oh goodness! Now I have to be creative. To shoot the is ooh. This was Carlapan's idea, not mine. Remember that Carlapan was a real person that really existed, and this was his idea, not mine. Carlapan said that what they would do would be to shoot the dog collar, the little jangly bit off the dog collar while it was on the dog while the dog was running. So Carlapan decided that would be a fitting challenge for two expert shots. And of course, they were like they put a couple different jangly bits on his collar, different smaller ones got you different point values for shooting the collar of the dog. And of course, hitting the dog is an immediate failure. You don't want to hit the dog, obviously. So they meet up in the middle of nowhere, of course. They both lived in really just kind of like deserts almost. It's not the Midwest. Or like not, well, no, it's in the Midwest. It's not Old West, I mean. It's not like an old-timey deal. We're talking about present day, but there do exist places where it's just big, wide open fields. So of course, a wide open field, and like far down, nobody really measured. They just kind of set the dog to run away, and then just let him run, or well, no, because it was a controlled environment. Sorry, I misread the book that I was reading. No, they don't remember how far away the dog was, but he was inside a little fence. So that they could keep him in sort of the same kind of place when they were shooting at him at his collar, at the dog's collar, not at the dog. So Carlapan was up first, and Carlapan took his gun, and he aimed at the dog, and he decided he wanted to do a little trick shot. So he kind of aimed it a little wonky, and he shot, and he hit the fence, and it bounced back, and it knocked the other guy like right in the throat, and he died on the spot. Take care of yourself.